A very good morning to our lecturer, Madam Hidayah, and also to my beloved friends. I'm Yogandas Aridas here, and my metric number is 10DDD21F1112. Today, myself and my team members going to present about the problem-based task 1 for the web programming subject. So, without passing the time, let me explain our coding here. So, first of all, I'm going to explain our coding here. So now I'm going to use a split screen to make you understand easily. So on the left side will be our coding, and on the right hand side will be our output of the web page. So first of all, I'm going to explain the index PHP here. So for the index PHP, we set the title as INAV data here, and also we insert the meta char set and the meta name. Next, we use the CSS to make our web page look beautiful. So for the background image, we insert the hotel 14.jpg image, and then we use container to insert wrapper, and also we insert the table for our web page. Also we use container here, and lastly we use hover for our web page. So you can see on the right hand side, you can see the hover. Whenever I put the cursor on the table row, then the table row will turn up into the green color. So we use the hover as a green color. So next, I'm going to explain the main coding here, HTML coding. So first, we insert the container2 here as a header name, INAP data reservation form. In your right hand side, you can see this is our container2 and the header. Next, we connect the PHP coding with our HTML coding. So our PHP coding which is submit reservation.php. We connect with the HTML coding. So next we input the table here. You can see the table on the right hand side. So in the table, the first row will be our check-in date. So we insert the check-in date. So user can insert their choose their check-in date from here. It will easy to the user to select their date. Next, in third row, we insert the room of numbers. For the user, they can select the room of numbers. They can select the room numbers and 1 until 20 here. And then for the fourth row, we insert the room type here. For the room type, we offer 4 types of room, which is standard single, double twin, triple deluxe, and also family suite. So the users can select their room type, depends on them. And then for the fifth row, we insert the full name. So here the users have to insert their full name and also their email address. And then the following row, we also insert the telephone to get the telephone number from the user. For this telephone for the telephone row, we use the pattern here. So if the users didn't follow the pattern, then the alert will occur. If the user follow the pattern, then the error won't come out and the data can save into the database. So next, the user have to insert their address here. So we set the address row here and also special requirement row here. And also finally, we set the button on our web page, which is submit button here. So now I'm going to show you demo for a web page, how it's work. So first of all, as a user, they have to select the check-in date. So now I'm going to choose our check-in date and checkout date here. Next, I'm going to choose the room of number, and next I'm going to choose the room type. So here they can select the room type. Here I'm going to select the standard single, and on the next row the users can able to insert their name here. Next, they should insert their email address and also telephone number. As you told you, right, the users have to follow the format for the telephone number. If not, the alert will occur. So and I'll show you the alert in example of the alert. Next, the users have to insert their address here and also special requirements. Good internet speed. Okay, so after the user insert all the information here, then they have to click the submit button. you can see the alert will occur because of the users didn't follow the format. I told you, right, we use the format for the telephone number, so the users must have to follow the format for the phone number. So the format, we will set the example here so the users can refer from the example here. So after they insert all their details here, and the users have to click the submit button. If they click the submit button, then the users can able to see their details on their next web page. So on the next web page, they can see the guest details, which is they can see their name, their email address, and the telephone number here. And next also they can see the room reservation and description, and also bill here, the amount of the room. So it will make easier to users to reconfirmation their what their details. So that's all from me for our presentation. The next coding will be presented by our teammate Vinosen. So thank you to all to listening my presentation. Thanks to all.
Thanks to Yogandas for your wonderful explanation. So, a very good morning to our lecturer, Pon Hidayah and fellow friends. My name is Vineshan Karthikesan and my matrix number is 10DDT21F1114. So, for my part, I'm going to explain about the room rates interface. So, let's see the roommate interface. So, this is the coding of the roommate interface. So, for the background image, we use the same picture for which is hotel point JPG, and for the container, we use padding 20 pixels. The background color is still light blue and the vertical align is center. And for the wrapper, we use the background color a blue, which is the code AED6F1, and the width is 600 pixel, padding 25 pixel, margin 25 pixel, auto 6, and the box shadow is 0 pixel, 0 pixel, 20 pixel, RGB 00005. So for the table, we use the border 1 pixel solid white smoke. And this is the coding for the form name. And we type in-app data room rates at the center. And the room type color and the price per day color. And for the next, all is room accommodation, which is towel, electric kettle, flat screen TV, attached bathroom, and mini fridge, ironing facilities, free toiletries, free Wi-Fi, air conditioning, seating area. We use all the same one, and we created a close button. Here you can see. So I am going to explain the output of our coding. So our in-app data room rates is based on the room type, which for the standard single one, the electric kettle is didn't provide. For the double twin also, and mini fridge, ironing facilities, seating area also didn't provided in standard single and double twin. So the triple deluxe and family suite is the best option for all, which room accommodation will be provided. All the room accommodation will be provided to these two rooms only. So this is the close button, and the close button is also functioning very well. So that's all from me. The next part will be explained by our teammate Koval. Thank you.
A very glad morning to our respectful lecturer and my fellow friends. I am Kovilanraj Manirajan here, and my matrix number is 10DDT21F1111. Thank you so much, Innocent, for your clear explanation regarding grade.php. And myself, I'm going to present the submit underscore reservation.php. Well, this is the coding. I started with the HTML coding actually. So the title as usual is in-app data reservation details are here. So I have used container, wrapper, and I even give some another wrapper like a header wrapper also. I put CSS in the HTML code, and I also created our PHP coding, that is I get some info, I get the data from a data in our index.php. Well, this is the variables I declare with a get one, and also I have calculated the number of nights with using the number nights. The number nights I have used checkout minus check-in, and also 60 times 60 times 24. And I also use some if else statement here to calculate the total amount of standard single and double twin and triple deluxe. So I have used calculation for total amount, that is a number of rooms times price per day and also number of nights. So this is the display guest details. I use echo, and I've used another if else statement here. So the second header I use echo also to display the room reservation details, as before I told. And I also use same method for descriptions and also to display the bill. Well, this is the bill description, that is using room type, price per day and total amount. Well, I use center to keep it in center one, and I also use a button to click go back for the index, that like a previous page. And also I use checkout as a external work I have done. I will show it later. Well, I wanted to show my output here. Well, this is our output. The index.php will be explained by our friend Yogandas. So I'm here to put some details or data in our PHP coding. Well, this is the check-in and checkout date. This is our layout here. So I already input some details on here. So if we press the submit, it will totally go to the submit underscore presentation.php one. Well, this is our layout. I use wrapper here. Well, uh, I use wrapper. I use these details for this one, for this layout, for this big layout here. And I use container. I use container for the in-update reservation form to look better. And as I told before, this is the display or outcome of room reservation here. So this also refer to the data that put in index. So as I told before, the name is covalent and the email address all will be in our guest details. So well, we have also used the special requirements, right? So we use internet access. If we never put the internet access or just be blank in the special requirement, automatically it will display no special requirements. The the coding are here. So as I told before, we have to name it the correct variable, that is requirements one. So if user put input for anything in special requirements like internet access or something, it will display the internet access or anything it will display. If user never put anything in special requirement like keep in blank, automatically it will turn to the no special requirements. And well, the room type, so if you press standard single, it will automatically came to SS, and also the prices will be, I will talk about this later, and the dates all will be appear here. So if you change if you change the room type to double twin, it will change to double twin and the payment will be corrected, so the payment is different. So if you change to triple deluxe, the payment will be changed to 230 also. It's a price per day. Well, if we change to family suite, it will change to this one, price per day. Well, the descriptions, it's about the number of nights we are staying for it, and the quantity I have select for the room quantity is 4. Well, the bill statement are here now. So the FS, I mean the family suite is 330. So the total amount is 22,440. The calculation will be referred by year. I added in a echo like output deliver using echo, and the calculation are here. I have told in before, I use this calculation lah, check out minus check in, divide by 60 times 60 times 24 in bracket. So this is the output. So well, if we press the back button, it will automatically go to the submit one. Submit. So I will show what will happen. This is short surprise. So I will show what will happen if you press checkout. So well, this is my name. This is my phone number. Well, anything lah, anything you can put in your address. So it's example. So I will put like a relaxation relaxer. So we have to put our postcode for details. If you never put anything, it automatically detect, like we have to put it will automatically come like a validation. This is a validate form lah. It's actually a validate form. And anything like internet access or what, internet access lah, it's better. Internet access. So submit. Well, this is the as I told, this is the bill. So let us see what will happen if we press checkout. Automatically we'll go to the checkout form. So well, this is the coding of checkout form. I have used CSS to design our layout, I mean design our page using layout. So as usual, this is the container, this is the this is the container. Well, this is the wrapper, this is the wrapper, and this is the wrapper heading. Like inside, actually the light blue is the wrapper and the white is the wrapper header too, like payment perform, like both are. So if you put full name, it automatically, I have used some new designs that using a radio button lah, radio button. Well, this is the radio buttons, sorry, well, this is the radio buttons coding, and I have used some label for description for, like, if you press, if our mouse go to if our mouse press a button or any names in full name or telephone email address in any radio button, automatically the hover will change to green. So I've set with that. So the dd, so let us put some our name here and our number lah, anything lah, any numbers, but I have to be in numbers, not in a type text. Actually I created with a number one, so anything lah. So your email address and your date of month, anything anything with your date of month. So if you male or female, you have to select with it will automatically change to the hover one. So we have to detect with the credit card lah. You want to pay with the credit card or debit card, card number, card CVC, and just press the pay now. Automatically will go to the automatically alert box will turn to payment is successful. So this is short hour. If you press pay now, automatically will come a validate like actually it's a validate form. It will turn to a validate one. So this is the CSS here. I use buttons, hover all here. Well, I have linked with the submit reservation form. So well, as I told before, I use prepper for payment form, input group, and it's like have some divides lah. I use some divides here. So this is, I give options here. So yeah, this is options, and well, so we press clear, automatically it will reset again. Well, this is from my group. Thank you for your attention. Thank you, have a good day.